Hey everyone, this is Bianca, Joe's younger but much wiser sister. He asked me to write a brief warning to display before episodes for obvious reasons. So, real quick, if you are easily offended, not a fan of profanity, and/or are looking for something educational/informative, this ain't it. Trust me, speaking from personal experience, I've left the dinner table myself a few times because of them. Anyways, these episodes are meant to be purely entertaining, if not self-deprecating. Proceed with caution. I apologize in advance.
What up, beautiful people? Welcome back to I Apologize in Advance. I'm Joseph Budo. With me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, Body Bag Bobby. We have a special guest today that we've been speaking about on the podcast. Got him on here today, made it work. My Uncle Steve, a.k.a. Shady, a.k.a. half of the Viking Forever crew, is with us today. So let's welcome Steve to the show. And there he is.
There he is. Stevie K.
What's up, people?
So, on the drive here, the second they both got in the car together, it was pandemonium. Neither one of them could shut up. So I was like, just save it for the fucking show. Save it for the fucking show. So now here we are. Let's talk some shit.
All right, so hold it here. So we can clarify some things here. Steve is the other half to 80% of the stories you've heard. Steve and I are friends since we're probably 8, 9 years old. We grew up together. And when I moved to Florida, he came down. He moved to Florida. We've basically been together well over 50 years. And we have a lot of stories. Some we can tell you, some we can't.
That's the truth.
Yeah. And that's definitely the truth. So let's get to the first thing you corrected me on. You said with the cars when I hit the cars, you said that. How did you correct me on that?
Well, first of all, it was the wrong car. You were driving the Monte Carlo.
Right. I fucked that up.
And it was bi-weekly that you did it. Right? And Tony Mazza, who fixes the car, is my first cousin. His mother and my mother were sisters. So after you wrecked, I don't know how many cars on Carpenter Avenue, and the time that Joe Colorado was talking about, I was up in Chino's apartment. That's why my car was there.
You were getting high.
That's irrelevant to the situation.
Okay, but it's the truth. I want everybody to know so they know I might have been a drunk, but you were a druggie.
You were both.
Yeah. you were a horrible drunk.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And that's why pretty much I was there to protect you most of the time. But when you went out on your own, it was a lot of damage. Well, there was a lot of damage when I was there too, but it was...
It was a different type of damage.
Try to control some of it.
Yeah.
To a limit, because your father would leave shit everywhere, lose things, fall asleep, pass out, get robbed. That's what he did.
And you know what's funny is he yells at me and my brother, and every fucking thing he yells about us for, he did 10 times worse.
Why the fuck you think I'm yelling at you, you goddamn
No,
idiot?
I know.
Well, this is the truth, and you know what? When your father used to complain to me about it at work, I used to tell him, bro,
the apple don't.
they got fucking nothing on you. You fucking with 10 times fucking worse. And he used to tell me, shut the fuck up.
What was the saying in Italian Grandpa used to say that meant may you have two just like you?
Zangura di un groge. May you have two like you.
And
what
sure
the
enough,
fuck happened?
Me and Dirty Birdie came out.
Man.
You are him. That's for fucking sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's...
Because he had no fear. He would fucking party till the lights...
Oh, so, speaking of that, we were just talking about the story how you got pulled over.
Oh, with you?
When he was too fucked up to pick us up.
No.
Okay.
You want to tell it? You tell it.
Yeah. Well, this is when I first moved here to Florida. The kids came over my house. They had to be 5. Joe must have been about 5. And
Rob about 3.
What are you, 2 years apart?
Not even.
About a year.
So, it was time for them to go home. Rob's too lazy to come get his own kids. That's the way he was. Hated driving. You need to drop off my kids. I said, there's no car seat here, bro. He goes, I don't give a fuck. Just drive them over.
Don't worry about it. You're not going to get pulled over.
Don't worry about it. So I take the two of them. I was driving a Lincoln. The Lincoln Mark V at the time with the Mustang motor in it. So I strapped the two of you in the front seat together. right? And I didn't have my seatbelt on because I didn't wear one. And I'm driving, and I get off the highway on Commercial Boulevard because I lived in Margate, and you guys lived off of 44th Street over there somewhere by the bowling alley.
University in 44th, yeah.
Correct. So, I don't know. I got pulled over. The cops pulled me over.
You were speeding. If you weren't fucking speeding, you wouldn't have had any of these problems.
Okay, blame me. So the cop's pulling me over, and as I see the cop, he's pulling me over, I'm trying to slip my seatbelt on. I slip it on. Cop comes over. He goes, "You know why I pulled you over?" And Joseph says, "We had our seatbelt on. He didn't." Threw me right in front of the bus.
My bad, bro.
Cop gave me a $300 ticket for not having them in fucking car seats. I gave it right to his father.
And then this rolled into a story that actually somebody hit up the Apologize Advance hotline. If you haven't hit it up, give us topics, give us stuff to talk about.
Hold on. I'm going to tell this fucking story.
Let me tell my story, and then you correct it with your bullshit.
No.
So the story.
Laughing at?
I'm laughing at you.
Okay,
No,
so
that's
the
not
story, it's not even, he made a U-turn, and I flew out of the fucking car in my car seat, rolled down the fucking street, and caused a traffic pileup.
That's how expensive that car seat what it rolled.
Well, it would explain some mental damage that I have now, but yes, I rolled down the street strapped on a car seat, and till this day, he blames my cousin Anthony.
Hold on. My turn.
Your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. We went to eat, my family and my cousin Dee Dee's family. After we were going, actually we were on our way to go eat, if I remember correctly,
Which you
and I
probably
was
don't.
making a U-turn. Joseph was in a seatbelt, in his car seat. My cousin Anthony, little son Anthony Jr., was about, 4 years older than Joe. He hit the handle on the door. So when I made the U-turn, Joe goes rolling out of the fucking car.
This is what happens.
This is on University Drive.
Welcome to the 90s parenting. Because if this happened right now, you'd probably be they'd put you in prison probably.
Yeah,
these days.
that was something.
But go ahead. Who did it?
Cousin Anthony.
So
I stand by that, Anthony.
Okay, so his argument, if a cop would have showed up to the scene, his argument was his 8-year-old nephew
Open the door.
unclipped my car seat and then opened the door and pushed me out.
Okay.
How would that have worked out with the
Well,
police?
how the fuck did the guy unhooked it? I was driving.
Who's getting the handcuffs on? The 8-year-old or you?
I'd have ran, bro.
I would have ran.
I would have said, take my wife.
Fucking idiot.
Poor Carol.
All right, so another thing that we wanted to touch on.
Oh, wait.
Wait. Let's
go.
Let's bring up the tattoo thing.
That's what I was going to bring up.
In episode 2, you talked about this Viking tattoo.
Do we have Christian, can we pull up the picture?
Here we go.
This is going to roll into a great fucking story of a Puerto Rico trip between these two that you guys are going to love. But I want to show you a picture of these two stallions. And they're, look at those guys. Look at those guys. Yo, shout out my boy J-Maz. That looks like you on the left, bruv. And then let's get the other picture up. Here's the real deal. That was, they were going out. They had to look nice. This is what they really look like behind the closed doors. There it is. Look at those fucking studs.
Some shady characters.
Shady motherfuckers right there.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you trust those guys with your daughters.
Those were the kamikaze days.
Yeah, bro.
So let's hear about the kamikazes.
Well, we were on a kamikaze kick. That was the big drink back then.
Yeah, kamikaze.
So we were. There was a liquor store in every corner in Puerto Rico.
It was in a hotel, downstairs from the hotel.
Every store sold liquor. Every grocery store sold liquor.
Yeah.
So we went to the store and we bought the 3 bottles, whatever it
Triple
takes,
sec, lime juice, and vodka.
and we'd mix it all together and put it back in the 3
You
bottles.
forgot to tell her how we did. We stole a brand new garbage can from the room.
Oh, yeah.
And had plastic on it. So that's how we mixed it in the garbage can.
Yeah.
Then when we finished mixing it, we poured it back in the bottles.
Oh, and then you were good. You
Then we were good to go. Well, we were drinking. We were already up probably 2 nights, easy 2-3 nights already, and we were getting high, And we says, come on, go to the beach. We'll fall asleep down there. We'll have a few drinks down there. Well, we took a full bottle with us. We go down to the beach. We passed out. So about 8 o'clock at night, some girl's tapping Steve. mira, bonfire, bonfire.
Bro, burnt.
You got burnt?
Burnt bad. Your father, both of us were bad. We were so bad we couldn't take a shower. We was like being stabbed.
You couldn't even touch yourself with a fucking rag. That's how bad it hurt.
Sun is strong.
Yeah, I mean, falling asleep in the
Sun
fucking
is strong in Puerto
12
Rico.
hours. We went down at 7:30 in the morning.
The worst thing is, I don't know if you ever been to Puerto Rico before.
I have it.
Okay, so you ever hear the frog?
Coquis.
Coqui?
Yeah, the coquita.
That's all we
Oh,
hear.
no.
That's all you hear.
That's all you hear all night.
Yeah.
Coqui,
Coquille. Yeah,
That's all-
when we were at the hotel that me and Rob stayed at when we went with our wives. Oh, happy anniversary to my beautiful wife, Rachel. I love you.
Oh, happy
Happy
anniversary.
anniversary.
Thank you for
Rach.
letting
Love
me.
you.
Thank you for letting me sneak out to record this episode.
Go ahead. So finish.
So that's all we heard all night was Coqui,
Coqui,
Coqui, Coqui.
Coqui.
So we did cokie.
Bro, on the beach.
Every time we were trying to stop, them motherfuckers were reminding us, cokie,
I
cokie.
say I do have another bag.
Let's start from the beginning of this story.
Let's go.
Oh,
baby.
here we go.
Let's
It's a
go.
plane.
First of all, we went to Puerto Rico. We were in kind of a little bit of trouble.
How to get away?
We
from
were
it.
selling coke. They were going to raid the apartment.
But this girl that he was dating had money in the bank account in Puerto Rico. And she wanted to go get it, and she wanted to give it to your father. I don't fucking know why, but she wanted him to have it. It was $5,000. She goes, but I have to go there
In person.
in person to get it. Okay. Perfect opportunity. He gets plane tickets. He says, I'm not going without my fucking boy. She goes, okay. Then he called his sister. He called Linda. The four of us get on the fucking plane.
She was to occupy.
Hold on. You forgot to say something. We were going to get arrested. They were going to raid the apartment that night.
Correct.
So we threw all the scales and everything
All
down
the
the
beakers,
sewer.
yeah.
We had about an ounce and a half left, I want to say.
Yeah, we took it all with us.
We took
Took it all with us. So
No crumb left behind.
We got...
dude, we were on a fucking plane that had 4 seats in the middle, 2 on the end and 2 on the end. That 2 aisles. It was such a fucking wide plane. We were dead in the fucking middle, bro.
Yeah.
Dead in the middle, and your father's got the thing out, and he's got coke everywhere. He didn't give a fuck who was there.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Then the fucking stewardess,
People were moving away from us.
especially his sister,
Yeah, Linda
and
was-
Rosie, they
bailed right away.
But the stewardesses were coming, and he was giving them all shit.
know he was-
I think it was going up to the fucking pilots too.
We think the pilot definitely did.
I don't know.
He was telling the pilot.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
we were-
spin the block, spin the block.
Yeah, we were dancing in the fucking aisles. We were all fucked up. We were all fucked up. We said, take this fucking plane, go around the corner. We don't want to land yet. We were fucking zooming, bro.
I'd pay money to be on that fucking flight.
As soon as we got off the plane, we got in a cab,
So I'm going to the beach.
go right to the beach. Me and your dad took all our clothes off and ran in the fucking water.
Welcome to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts.
So-
Then
Let's go.
your dad rents a car. They had to drive somewhere. I don't know where the fuck they went to go get the money.
In the mountains.
They came back. I don't know. You know him. He fucking fights with everybody. Starts fighting with the girl. Takes the money and throws it at her.
Not throw it, I threw it in the air.
Threw
I
it
said,
in the
fuck
fucking-
this money, I don't need
$5,000. It's all over the fucking place. I picked it all
No,
up.
that ain't how it happened. You went down, you were fucking shoving it in your
Yeah.
t-shirt.
I said I picked it up.
You picked it up like a fucking Hoover vacuum.
I locked myself in the fucking room, and he's banging on the door. Give me my money. Your money? You fucking threw it away, bro.
Yeah, that's
Finders losers, keepers weepers, bro. He said, stop fucking around. I said, I ain't fucking
That's
around.
my money now.
It's mine.
You still owe me a Ferrari.
Did you make me kick the door in?
A
That's
Lamborghini?
fucked up. Don't bring that up, bro.
He doesn't want me to bring that up.
No, out of respect
Out of respect for what?
for Rosa. She was a great girl, man.
She was a great girl, and we abused the shit out of her.
No, we abused her.
Well, you
kindness.
did. You abused her.
He abuses everybody.
Listen, we used to take her car.
You know,
And go, we'd go out all night in the club. We'd take her car. I think I chewed the dashboard
You
one night.
ate the dash.
I did.
he ate the
Drunk.
Yeah.
He bit the fucking a chunk out of a brand new fucking car.
Is that when it was like styrofoam back in the
Yeah,
day?
it wasn't styrofoam. It was fucking leather, hard leather.
Yeah, it couldn't be fixed.
Whole new dash?
Fixed.
So let me tell you what happens. We end up in the after hours on Beechester Avenue.
I knew this was gonna come out.
Talk about Vikings.
Yeah.
Your dad comes up with this broad. She's 45 years old.
52 years old, and she was beautiful.
She was older than my mother.
His mother was 51.
We were like 21.
Yeah.
She was 50, was she?
51, your mother was 52.
We take the lady back to her place. We fucking tattoo her. She goes, wait, let me call my daughter. Remember she called
yeah,
her
she
daughter?
says, my
her
daughter's going to be home soon. We were just hanging out there. First of all, when we couldn't find a spot, he's driving. Was I driving?
No, you were driving.
And there was no spot.
I was eating the dashboard.
I got a question.
I was eating the dashboard on the passenger side.
I didn't know if it was the same night.
Yeah.
I was in the
It was the same night.
Yes.
So
Don't bite anything out of the
there,
microphone.
there was no parking spots, and this lady's waiting for us.
Yeah.
I said, "Fuck it, Steve." I pulled onto the curb, onto the sidewalk, and we left poor Rose's car on the sidewalk.
We got out. It was daylight. There was tickets all over the car. You know what your father did, right?
Throw them out.
That's right.
Right in the garbage.
Threw him right the fuck out.
Yeah.
But we waited there. Steve calls his mother, right? And because your mother beeped you and kept beeping you. And
Where
beeping
are you guys?
So Steve calls. He goes, "Ma, you're not gonna believe this." She said, "What?" "Me and Robert just fucked this lady. She's a year older than you."
We went over your head.
When we went over your head.
That was lit. My mother, let her rest,
Well, we did.
rest her soul. Forget it. So, I'm going to tell another story about Sue's Rendezvous.
Sue's Rendezvous. I've heard.
It's
I don't know if
Well-
anybody familiar with Sue's Rendezvous in Mount Vernon.
I'm sure a lot of people are.
Okay. Well, one night, me, Rob, we were with, God rest his soul, Georgie Carilla, Georgie
And
Arms.
Peppy.
I think Peppy just happened to be there. I don't think he was with us.
No, I don't think it was with us.
He just
Yeah.
happened to be there. Georgie starts a fight with the fucking bouncer. The guy's like that big black guy from Kunta Kinte, from
He looks
Roots.
like King Kong, the guy.
Big bald guy, huge. Starts a fight with him.
I did that.
Guy's beating the shit out of Georgie, so
We had to jump in.
we had to get involved.
Yeah.
I grabbed this guy, picked him up by his ankles. He bit me on my. He was holding on by his teeth.
Yeah.
Bit my shoulder. We got him down on the ground. I'm kicking. There's blood all over my shoes. We end up making friends with the guy. The guy came out. He came out with a fucking shotgun. Was ready to blast the whole
I'm
place.
throwing a bottle. and
He's throwing bottles at him and ducking under the bar.
With the guy with the shotgun?
Yeah. So we finally we became really good friends with the guy after that.
It comes to when you beat somebody up, you do end up sometimes just becoming friends. Like, we're actually
Listen,
kind of alike.
We end up at my mother's house. My
5
mother,
5:00 in the morning.
my mother lived on Carpenter Avenue and 239th at that time, or 238, somewhere around there. And she had on the ground floor was the living room, the kitchen,
And a half
it was
a
a half a bathroom. It was just a toilet and a sink.
Yeah.
My mother comes down. She sees blood all over my shoes. I'm passed out on the couch. She goes, "Where's Rob? I heard you just come in. Where's Rob?" I said, "I don't know." Last time I saw him, he went to the bathroom. He's passed out on the toilet with his pants down to his ankles, fucking naked. And my mother, Rob, he's out cold on the toilet. She had to pick him up.
Oh man, I've done it. My brother's done it. He's done it. I mean, I think if you haven't fallen asleep on the toilet, you've never really partied at all.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's like on the list. Like, how hard do I party? Did I ever fall asleep on a toilet? If that's not checked off, you
Or if you use your bed as a toilet.
I've done that.
Yeah.
How about I've done the closet, the
I've done
dresser.
the closet.
Yeah.
Have you ever? I opened up. Rachel told me verbatim one time. I went into her closet. This is before. When we first got together. She had 2 doors in her room. One was a bathroom. One was a closet. I woke up in the middle of the night. I'm all fucked up. I opened the closet door. I guess she said I walked in there and I sat down on a box. And she's going, "That's not the bathroom. That's not the bathroom." And she said, I looked at her with my eyes closed and I go, "Shh, I got this. I got this." I fucking pissed all over everything. That whole box was full of pictures of like her whole growing up. I pissed all over all of them.
Been there, done that.
I've opened my dresser
Yeah.
drawer. I've even opened the drawer, pissed in it, and even had the courtesy to close my own drawer and then go back to bed. Like, the fuck is going
When
on?
I was living with Cindy, we used to drink she was a fucking alcoholic. So we used to drink all the time. And on the motorcycle,
She was an alcohol. You both were.
well, she
Tomato.
twisted my arm. And I don't know how many times I got home on the motorcycle, fucking
Hammered.
Like, no,
one
no.
eye. Pirate eye in it.
I woke up one night pissed all over myself, and she said, "You were screaming to shut the hose off." Shut the hose off. She goes, "I just got out of the fucking bed." She told me and just fucking left you there.
Shut the hose.
You
Shut
were-
the hose. You fucking dick.
But I got off my bike. I parked it. I locked it. Went in the fucking house. I don't know fucking how.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of nights where I'm like, and that's why, like, I all the nights that I went out partying and getting fucked up, checked the bank account the next day. It's like, oof, fuck.
Oh,
What did
yeah.
but then I'm like, I don't remember anything. I'm like, fuck, I spent a lot of money for not knowing what the fuck I
Dad
did.
used to do that all the time. He
All
goes,
the
I don't know where my money is. Everything's gone. I goes, no, it's not. It's right here. It's right here. He'd fucking leave his money on the bar. He'd leave his teeth on the bar. He'd leave his money on the bar.
Everything got left.
Yeah.
Just walk out.
And yeah,
And thank God you were there to fucking clean it up.
that's what I was there for.
He was jealous. He wanted my fucking tea. He wanted the bread. He took
was-
it home with him.
He was a horrible drunk dad.
Yeah, he was.
I still was. That's why nobody wanted to hang out with me. And
I hung out with you,
no,
bro.
no, I'm talking about down here, like Booch and Tommy and Rock and all of them people. They didn't want to hang out. I was an animal. I would bite them. And believe it or not, I didn't know.
would.
I didn't know people didn't want to
See
hang
these
out, man.
guys? These guys that he used to play golf with them. So he said to me, "Come play golf with us." I said, "I don't play golf."
God.
He goes, "Come on, come play golf with us." Him, Tommy Rocca.
Booch.
No, it was just you and Tommy Rocca. And he's very serious about that game. I don't know. I went there to drink.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So I'm fucking,
did.
I'm lit. I took my shirt off. It's hot as fucking balls. And they said, "You can't take your shirt off." The guy comes around, his name calls himself the Ranger.
Yeah, that's still called the Ranger.
Okay.
He calls himself the Ranger. That's actually his job title.
He says,
is
you,
Ranger.
"You can't take your shirt off." I said, "I just did. I'm not wearing no fucking shirt. It's 1,000 degrees out here."
You can't golf? You gotta go?
Well, I did anyway.
And then he-
So now, every time we went to take off with the golf cart
They'd
thing,
unclip.
I'd unclip the thing, and their fucking clubs would fall all over. the
Oh,
floor.
my-
Fucking Tommy fucking got fucking
Oh, yeah,
pissed at
bro,
me.
we did that once with a friend of ours
Yes.
who had really expensive golf clubs. He lost his shit. You just undo the tie. It's like, all right, cool. Next hole, you hit the gas. They immediately flop the
They
fuck out.
flopped right off. So I ran out of beer. What did I do? I took the golf cart and I fucking went to the store. I took it. This is when
Me and you did that.
I took the fucking golf cart, went all the way to the store. Took
We
the,
went out of the golf
out
course.
of the golf course, went to the fucking store, got another 12-pack, and came back. And then I started knocking down all those sticks.
The fucking tees. He literally would write
broke
up
every
on the
one of them.
green, break the fucking tee.
Broke everyone. You know what they told me? Don't ever come back here again.
Yeah.
You said, no problem. I don't play
I
this
said, I
game.
don't like this game anyway. I lost every ball there was.
Yeah, it's the fucking worst.
They never asked me again.
No,
No.
never, ever.
No. I remember one time they were all lit up. They went to a golf tournament.
Oh,
And he comes home fucking whacked.
I won.
He's got a first place trophy in his hand.
He stole it.
He did. I go, there's no fucking way.
I already fucking knew.
I go, there's no fucking way you, Lombardo, Booch, and whatever. I think,
Rocker.
And Rocker. I go, there's no way you four idiots won a golf tournament. But, mind you, they have this big trophy that says first place champion. They didn't even finish the whole 18. They got through like 10 holes completely
And went to the
whacked.
bar.
Went to the tent, stole the trophies, and then went and got fucked up.
No, they were giving out the trophies, and they weren't giving me one.
You stole them.
So I said, Booch, we got to get something out of this.
They came home with first place
So
trophies.
I went, I took the trophy, put it under my shirt. Booch, I think Booch and Rocker covered me.
Yeah.
We walked out
Yeah, so
with the trophy. How about, here's another one. On that same day, a hole-in-one got a trip to Australia for 7 days. Or 2 weeks, whatever it was. It was like a $10,000 trip. So we had a ball, and I said to, I forget the kid's name, it was Rocker's friend. I said, listen, I'm going to go up. I'm going to drop a ball in the cup. But as soon as the guy ain't looking, I'll start screaming, you did it, you did it. So the guy gets up, the spotter, because they had a spotter on every hole to see who would get it. The guy got up, he turned towards the bathroom. I said, it went in, I can't look. And I go running up, and Booch and everybody comes running up, and it's pointing in the cup. And the guy goes, it's in, it's good, it's good.
on the fucking
So the
shirt.
kid wins. Non-transferable. The kid was didn't have $1. couldn't pay the taxes, couldn't.
Nothing.
So we didn't get shit out of the deal.
You got fucked up. You got a coffee mug, actually, with all of you with your pants at your ankles.
Yeah.
With your
So
drivers
the guy
under
says,
your
come
dick.
on, we want to take a picture of you guys. I said, okay, fellas, ready? Pants to the ankles. Every one of us put up.
All four of them tucked their drivers under their dicks, and they all stood like this. And that was their tournament
I
team
have that
picture.
cup somewhere.
It's a fucking mug. That was their tournament team picture.
Yeah.
Everybody pants down, shaft under the shaft, and they all were like this. And it's just funny.
Me, Lombardo, Tommy Rocca,
And Booch.
Booch, somebody else. Vinny, I think Vinny DeLappy was there.
He might have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was definitely a funny fucking picture.
Joe, do you remember when Dad used to go on vacation and he used to fucking leave me with you fucking derelict, you derelicts and your friends?
We used to have. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Right, and the best part was Steve was a sleeper. So as soon as Steve fell asleep, you could pretty much play a fucking marching band. And
The fucking house was full of fucking people when I woke up. I woke up, there's this black kid fucking cooking in the stove at 3 a.m. I said, who the fuck are you? He said, who are you? I said, Joe, what the fuck is going on here? He had 1,000 fucking friends in the house.
oh man,
Oh, you guys.
who
were
did I
bad.
take after?
Dad.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
If everything that I fucking did growing up that was fucked up was literally spitting image to this fucking.
It was. And listen, I don't deny it. I was a fuck up too.
Yeah, but I mean, we got our shit together after a while.
Listen, I remember you guys were like 15, I want to say. 15, 16. And you had like this 18, 19-year-old girl in your room. And you had this 18, 19-year-old girl in your room. So your mother said, what's that noise? It's 2:30 in the morning. They're supposed to be sleeping. What are they doing?
Why are you bringing up this story?
So I go, okay, I'll go look. So I go in there and I hear a fucking girl moaning and these guys
We're like-
laughing and joking. So I open the door and I see one of them was getting head and the other one was banging the girl. So I looked and I was like, fuck. So I shut the door and I went back in.
No. Before he shuts the door, he looks in and confirms what he sees, and then he goes, "That's my boys," and then shut the door.
I said that to my wife. So I went back into bed. My wife says, what's going on? Nothing. She goes, what do you mean nothing? I hear something. She says, listen, the boys are training the fucking girl. What do I want to tell you? That's my boys out there. I'm going to leave them the fuck alone. Let them do it. Let them finish. I said, what are you going to stop midstream?
She didn't not come. She came, started banging on the door, screaming, "Get that fucking whore out of my house!" Me or Rob, one of us, was like, 10 more minutes.
I got a story.
I'm sorry that story was brought up today. It was
I got a
bad day
story
to bring
about your
that story
dad,
up.
your father.
Oh, give it to him.
Do you remember when we used to go to Andy's, the number store
number
around the
joint.
corner, and he used to have those
Oh, the cherries.
the peel off. It was bells, cherries, the peel off things, and you'd win money.
Yeah.
Your father
used to cut.
your father had an X-Acto knife, and he used to, because Andy used to have Coke bottle glasses. Couldn't
He
fucking
was
see.
a prick. He was a nasty prick, Andy.
Andy Clutch, he had a bad arm. He was like this.
And if you lost your money, you didn't do too good, huh, kid? He would like fucking like
Rub it in. Fuck that guy.
So he would sell
Grandpa,
them
your
things.
grandfather used to take the X-Acto knife, cut the little bell out or the cherry, and add it to one that only had two. And he'd glue it on, and he'd go bring it to him, and he'd go collect his money. He didn't think Joe was going to do that. Figure, us kids would do that.
Yeah.
But you couldn't see it. He really
Yeah,
fucking.
he was good at that.
It was impeccable. I
yeah,
mean,
he was good at it.
if you didn't tell me, I would have never known it was done.
Yeah. And you had to go cash it in?
Oh, whoever was in the store, my father would say, "Go get, go get my money. Go get my money."
That's a good fucking come up.
Me, Spanish Joe, we used to call him Spick Joe, Joe Valdon.
Joe Valdon.
Good guy, great guy. Both worked with Dad at Grandpa's. He had a moving company.
Uncle Frank,
and him and his brother, him and Uncle Frank, had this moving company. And Frank grandfather owned the building, the whole building over there.
We had the apartments upstairs.
At the apartments upstairs, and we worked carrying furniture. That's how I learned how to carry furniture.
Yeah.
Years, for years, they broke our ass.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I heard stories.
Should
you
have
guys-
been fucking child abuse.
They worked us like there was no tomorrow.
16, 17 years old. They had you seen two sneakers with a refrigerator on it.
That's how it
There's
was.
no two people carrying furniture.
No.
You turned around at the back of the truck, you put it on your back, and you pulled the strap over your shoulders, and you fucking carried it.
That's it.
Dresser, triple dresser, whatever. And
Get it up.
New York, bro, you're going upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no.
Ain't no
elevator.
fucking elevator.
If they had an elevator, it was broken.
Yeah. or pissed on.
Or there's a dead prostitute in it or something.
Yeah.
Something.
I remember me and Joe moved Anthony and Waldo's mom, and we moved her 4-bedroom house from Park Circle to Tremont Avenue. We did the entire job in an hour and 40 minutes.
How much fucking blow were you on?
Me and Joe were running and running and running. We would run to the truck with the furniture, run back down the hall, and it was at the end of the fucking hallway. It was no joke. Me and Joe did a fucking killer job on that.
Do you remember when you got married?
Yeah.
You remember that?
No.
You were living in Florida at the time. You came to New York to get married.
Yeah.
You remember that? Uh-huh. I was living in Country Club. You remember on the water?
Yeah, when you don't make me start. Go ahead.
What?
I'm not going to throw you under the bus like you throw me, but go ahead.
Your sister-in-law used to live in Country Club, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So your father comes to get married, hooks up with me. I had a boat. Cigarette boat like.
Yeah.
Frankie
Speedboat.
D'Amato's involved in this story.
Speedboat. Was he with us?
Frankie's the one that got me fucking. He made me get off at City Island to get the fucking kamikaze mix.
Oh, father got fucking blistered.
No.
Bro.
For real?
Right, what
It
else
was the day before my wedding.
Day before his wedding.
I'm
First
not
of all-
supposed to see your mother that day.
So the guy I bought the boat from, you know, we had a couple of issues with what I bought it brand new. So I said to your dad, I said, take that fucking guy and
No,
throw him
wait,
in
we pulled back in after we're out
All day.
drinking all day.
blistered. I said, Rob, take that guy, throw him in the fucking water. Your father is dragging this guy in a suit by his neck. Wow, no fucking shit. He's trying to throw the guy in the water. Guy's begging me to tell him to stop. I said, Rob, let him go. Let him go. Then I drive home. I don't know where. Was it Dee Dee who
Dee
lived
Dee,
there?
Dee Dee.
I don't know where the fuck she lives. To drop him off. He's fucking passed out. Passed out in the car. I took, you got
The
like
floats on the boat
a little
key.
float on the key so you don't.
The foam
So,
thing.
yeah, so
The foam?
so your key don't sink.
I had it sticking out of his mouth with the key hanging down because all the way home. I get him out. I said, "Where is your sister?" Can't get a response from him. He's fucking out. So I go home. I go upstairs. I leave him in the car. I can't get him up. I'm going to pick him up. My wife says, you drop Rob off? I said, he's in the car. I don't know where to take him. I have no idea. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
know
know
where the
them.
fuck she lived, yeah.
I didn't even know them. So he's in my car. I got him, brought him upstairs, got him sober after a while, and I guess he got in touch with her. And then he got married the next day. They weren't happy with me.
No, I'm sure.
With you?
They-
How the fuck you think I fared
They
that?
weren't happy with either one of us.
No, I mean,
He was fucked up.
how'd you look the next day?
Horrible.
Horrible.
Bro.
All I remember is saying, I'm not supposed to see you the day before. Well,
Sorry.
it's bad luck. Here we are 38 years later. Wasn't that bad fucking luck?
It kind of worked
So
out.
there goes that myth buster.
Yeah, that Malonquio, that's gone.
That was bad.
Man,
We,
all your fucking stories.
oh, bro, we've got
yeah, on the way
millions.
here, there was like, there's a lot of stories we can't
I
bring
got
up.
one. We were in a club called The City, and we got somehow or another. I think I smacked the bouncer.
What happened was,
I love how Steve
First of all-
knows all the info of what happened.
Well, I was drunk.
We were at the city, and someone got smacked, and I was fucked up, and then Steve just fills
No,
in the
because he
blanks.
remembers all the particulars.
Yeah.
what happened was, the bartender at the Sheridan was
The City. That's
trying
the
to
City.
flirt with his ex-girlfriend. Your father threw him through a fucking plate glass window. At the fucking Sheridan.
I just almost spit my water everywhere.
Threw him right through the fucking plate glass window. I said, Rob, we got to get out of here. They're calling the fucking cops
Time
on
to go
us.
at that point.
You know, he left the fight when he
know.
was drunk. He was a fucking brawler. Me, I was the fucking calm one or had his back.
Yeah.
So I had my sister-in-law's Trans Am.
Yellow.
We was
Bright yellow.
We were staying at my brother's house because we were fucking drifters, bro. Wherever we could cook and get high,
We did.
that's where we were.
And we
You
don't
got
need
pot-
cook food.
No. Yeah, you got pots, you got pans, you got a beaker.
So
A beaker.
what happened was I said, Rob, I'm going to go get the fucking car. Be by the door. I get in the Trans Am, and there's this big red carpet going into the hotel on the sidewalk with the steps going in. I pulled onto the fucking carpet with the car. I backed all the way up to the fucking door. Your dad gets in the car, and I left tire marks on the fucking red carpet all the way gone. We split out of there. The next week, we had balls. We were right back.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, he wanted us to pay for the fucking carpet.
So, what was that guy's name? John?
John.
The
owner.
The owner?
Yeah.
Pulls us on the side with the bouncer, this guy. Your father slaps him.
The bouncer or the guy?
Slaps the bouncer. Made the guy cry. John pulls a gun on your father. He goes, this is not going to happen here. I said, yes, it is.
He pulled out a fucking gun.
Yes, it is.
We're both strapped.
It's like, what do you want, 2
We
versus
knew there
one?
was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I said, yes, there is. And
He pulled out a little fucking 22 or something. We both 45. It's going to fucking
he said,
go
you guys
down
are not allowed in here no more.
If you had to put a number, how many places do you think you got thrown out of? Ballpark.
that. Probably 10.
How many places? I'm sorry,
Five.
not you, Steve. How many places did he get thrown out?
No, we were together.
Well, first of all, they were going to throw him out without me anyway.
Yeah, no, well, I know that. Well, I'm saying him being the reason he got the
Oh, yeah, he started all the fights all the time.
all the time.
We were in the sheriff.
That's because everybody picked on me. I was the small guy.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was partying,
He
in
grabbed the
Redmond,
biggest
I was-
fucking guy and knocked him out.
I always went after the biggest guy too. I guess it's a small man
It
competition.
is. It's small man syndrome.
I gotta go after the big guy. I need to prove myself.
Even when I was in camp, I picked on the biggest fucking guy in there, and I hit him with everything I had, and everybody after that wanted to be my friend. Have a pack of cigarettes. Here's my ramen noodles.
Oh yeah, and then
He was gonna steal I had a herringbone chain, and I wore it in there. And they says, you shouldn't wear that. Fucking nobody's touching this. And the guy went around telling people, I'm gonna take that. See that chain? That's my chain. Come on, motherfucker. I dare you.
I did. Come
And he
back.
did.
He got me arrested coming out of the peach trees one night. Yeah.
When Tony bailed us
Hey,
out.
you see him? He
Yeah.
goes, yeah, I did.
First of all, we were on Quaaludes. Let's get that
Oh,
straight.
Christian was asking about these before
We
the
were
show.
fucking, listen, we were looted out. And we got into a fight. is how
Some
it-
guy thought we were like sticking up for some broad. We didn't even fucking know.
I wouldn't even look at the girl.
Yeah. And he ended up like japping me, hitting me from the back. I don't know. The cops came there real quick for some reason, and I ended up fucking turning around and clocking the cop.
He hit the cop.
Threw us right in the fucking clink. He called. I'm out. I'm done. I've jeeped out.
Gone. I called my sister Joni. I said, Johnny. She said, no, motherfucker. It was 3 o'clock. No, motherfucker. It ain't happening. I said, Joni, come on, man. We're only in New Rochelle. She bailed us out.
She came in this full mink coat, and
It was snowing. And so she comes and they say, all right, Budo, you bailed out. They wouldn't take it. She says, take my fucking mink coat. I don't have money on me. Take my fucking mink coat. Lo and behold, they says, okay, we're going to let him go with you. So I says, come on, Steve. Steve. He ain't getting up. Steve, get the fuck.
Said, leave me here.
Drooling all over him.
leave me here.
He goes, fucking come back. I'm not coming back, bro. You come now.
We're in jail.
And finally, he
motherfucker.
gets up with an attitude. Like, why'd you wake me, motherfucker? Because I got you bailed out of fucking jail, that's why.
Can we get the fuck out of here?
So we're walking down the street, and I can remember it's snowing, and we're in the middle of the street, and Joni's got her fucking mint coat. She ripped us a new asshole.
She wasn't happy with us.
No, and
She was dating a cop at the time,
Chris the cop.
Chris the cop, and he's the one who got me off of it.
Chris the cop.
Yeah.
Chris made me apologize to the cop, and he dropped the charges.
Yeah, they dropped the charges. Thank God, man.
Yeah, listen.
You know where else we got arrested quite a few times? In Pelham.
Yep, remember with the Eldorado, and you hid the coke all in the back seat, and it was still there. They didn't find it.
No, it was the Thunderbird, wasn't it?
No, it
they
was-
stole the seats from the Thunderbird.
Wasn't
and
it
the
an
spokes.
Eldorado? Was it an Eldorado?
No, it was in the napkin.
Christian, they have
Kleenex box.
so many fucking cars.
It was the one that the blue Thunderbird.
Oh no, you didn't. No, that was the blue Lincoln.
Blue Lincoln.
The blue Lincoln from the black
The
guy
Lincoln.
that you got from the guy from the beauty
With the
parlor.
velvet seats.
Yeah.
And I had I don't know, maybe an ounce or 2 ounces of Coke in a baggie, and I put it in the Kleenex box and put the Kleenex on top.
What's going on? He's fucking it up over here?
Yeah, we got it. We got to get you in front of that. We got to keep you in front of that.
All right, how's that better?
Here, face it towards you, though.
Make like you used to when you stuff the
toward-
cock in your
yeah,
mouth.
there
There you go.
So anyway, I put it in the Kleenex box. Well, we went into the club. When we came out, the car's gone because everybody knew we always were selling it. Yeah,
Strapped.
So the next day, we didn't find the car that night. We found the car the next day. Somebody called up and said, your car's in Corvette's parking lot. So me and Louis Trani, I think, went there. And we get there, and they stole my white leather seats. They stole the fucking the true spokes and the white walls and the radio. And I just looked for my Kleenex box, and it was gone. And I turned around and I looked, and in the rear view, in the dash on the rear, there's the Kleenex box. So I just reached back. I opened it up, and there's the Coke, what they were looking for.
Yeah.
They took the box and threw it. Meanwhile, they threw whatever amount of Coke was in there.
Yeah.
I got a good one. You remember, we used to hang out we were either on the steps of St. Mary's or we were on your father's stoop.
Yeah.
Was right next door to Emil's. So we were hanging out there, and every night his father would come out about 9, 10 o'clock, smoke a cigarette. We weren't old enough to drive then. He stole his father's car,
That's ballsy.
which was right in front of the fucking house.
Which is ballsy.
Yeah, well, that was your father. Stole the car to go see his girlfriend that he was fucking seeing, whatever. Right? His father comes out and he's smoking, and we're standing there. We're fucking scared. We know fucking Rob's got the car.
Yeah.
His father's shaking his head and he's scratching and he's looking because he just woke up.
Yeah.
He's looking. We ain't saying shit. Who comes pulling up? Fucking retard in his father's car. His father. He stops the car. His father beat him like a redheaded stepchild.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were telling me, like, you always said to me growing up, like, if your grandfather was here, you and your brother would fucking be singing a different tune. Scary motherfucker.
He hit me so hard, he broke his fucking hand.
All you seen was his father's hand going up and down, punching him like he was a fucking
Like
stranger.
like a stranger, yeah.
Like a stranger.
And I heard he had fucking mitts.
Oh, yeah, and we fucking ran because if you were fucking around him, he'd fucking hit you too.
Oh, yeah.
I got hit by him.
Oh, yeah.
You know how many of my friends have been hit by him? He's pistol.
Joe
whipped.
Valadon got hit by him.
Where do you think he got it from?
Exactly, and it's like trickling down.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a never-ending.
Yeah, it's a terrible story.
It's literally.
God bless him. You know what? I got to say something about his father. Because, first of all, his father gave him anything he fucking... But he worked for it.
Yeah.
He did. He worked hard for his father. I got to say that when he showed up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like you kind of had no choice, but if he asked you to work,
Steve,
you get there.
If no matter how fucking whack we were, we went to work. We were afraid to say we're not coming.
Well, we went and then we disappeared with the truck and we'd fucking hide and fucking pass out.
We'd sleep.
Pass out wherever the fuck we were. But we get the job done.
Yeah.
But his father never thought he would fucking make anything of himself because he was a fuck up.
Yeah. From all the stories I hear, he's
when he was sick, he said, "I ain't leaving shit to them, to nobody." He used to go to the casino and blow all.
I heard
We
it.
go to Vegas every weekend.
Atlantic City, you were saying.
He used to go to Atlantic City and piss and fucking gamble all his money. He wouldn't want to leave nothing to them because he was so bad.
God hates a coward.
He was so bad.
God hates a coward.
But if he seen him today, the way he turned his life around,
He'd be proud, for sure.
Yeah, he would. I'm not sure he's watching.
He brought this up when we were off camera back home, but I wanted to know if you were part of it. His profession growing up, he was a Playboy photographer.
Oh.
Yeah. But back then we had Polaroid.
Yeah.
Polaroids. Yeah, we had plenty of those.
Yeah. I worked for Playboy. You know, you're a beautiful girl. I'd love to take some photographs of it. Oh, okay. Sure enough.
So this was your dad paying back all the people that he destroyed because, first of all, your father didn't like to be by himself.
Yeah.
So, when he went on that fucking run with the fucking freebase, it was fucking...
Who taught you? The Jamaicans taught you.
No.
We were together.
Arnie. We were in the after hours on Baychester
Junior's after hours.
On Baychester
He
Avenue.
seen us snipping. He goes, "The fuck you wasted it for?" And we said, "What?" He takes out this glass pipe with this little fucking torch, and he goes, "Try this." He gave us a hit. We said, "Here, cook all up."
Teach me.
It was all downhill
That's
after
it,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
But he got so bad, we both did, and I stopped.
You got lucky. Maria fucking straightened you out.
She didn't straighten me out.
She did too.
No, I
Yeah.
had an epiphany. No, seriously. I swear to God, I see like fucking God. That shit used to affect. I didn't smoke.
Yeah.
First of all, I wasn't a smoker. He smoked like a fucking chimney.
Yeah.
So that really,
Cigarettes, weed,
yeah,
whatever.
and it turned me off. And I got so bad that my heart was racing so
Yeah,
bad.
you thought you had a heart attack.
Yeah, I couldn't do it no more. I said, bro,
I'm gonna stick to sniffing.
I had to fucking distance myself from him at that time.
Yeah.
Because he was out of control. Anything he did was out of control.
Yeah.
So, and he didn't like to do it by himself. So he'd grab anybody and he ruined a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Ruined a lot of people on that.
Yeah.
And I'm no better because
You contributed a little bit.
I contributed on a different level. He ruined everybody on coke. I ruined everybody on heroin,
yeah.
which I'm not proud of. So when he opened up the treatment center,
Different strokes for different folks.
By the way, anybody that wants to know, he's the guy that gave me the fucking heroin
Wait,
that I OD'd on.
I'm going to correct this story right
And I
now.
sniffed it. I never shot. So what?
Let's get something straight. I didn't give you shit. Number one,
That was to be sold.
you fucking tortured me to give it to you, and I didn't want to give it to you. First of all, I don't like giving it away. That shit was expensive as fuck, and it was pure. And you broke my balls to no end that you didn't want to go back to Florida without something. And I gave it to you, and I begged you not to do more than a pinhead. And you said, okay. And then when you called me and said, this shit sucks, it's like coke, I'm fucking speeding. I said, get to the hospital, get your stomach pumped. And you said, what do you mean? Go to the hospital, get your stomach pumped. You were with
Mikey Mo.
Mikey
and
Mo,
Hattie
because you
Masserino.
both came to my house for it.
Yeah.
And that's where the body bag fucking came in.
Yep. And then right when you got out, right across the street in Oakland Park, went right back to partying.
No, that was I was in the hospital there for 2.5 weeks. Then they flew me back in a private jet to the Bronx because we owed the hospital like $200,000 by that time.
Bro, he did so much fucking coke that smoking it that his kidneys froze.
Collapsed my lung and froze my kidney.
He was on kidney dialysis. They said he'd be on the rest of his life. That's what they said.
Yeah.
His kidneys were fucking froze from so much coke. That's how much he used to do.
Yeah, that was a little excessive.
Excessive.
About an ounce a day.
Excessive.
Excessive. What's excessive to you?
Couldn't cook it fast enough.
he's
got to
halfway
a point-
through already cooking the next batch.
I got to a point we started cooking them in test tubes. Then I got the little neck ones with the little ball on the end. Then I started getting the whole fucking beaker. And I was putting in a 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce in a fucking tray. I was a professional cook.
Oh, I mean, yeah. So you
we
were,
used to cook with snow. We were really good at it.
And then he used to be in the carpet looking for, smoking cheese or whatever was in the carpet when you ran out.
it looks like it.
You too.
Yeah, both. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm not denying.
The best was your brother when we were living with Jeff.
He'd hide shit all the time.
We think we're out. Jeff goes, reaches behind the fucking lamp, comes out with a fucking 8-ball. We run out of that, reaches behind the fucking Kellogg's cornflakes, comes out with an 8-ball. We're done there. This is it. Yeah, goes behind the fucking toilet, comes out with an 8-ball.
Oh man,
He had packages there.
we did
everywhere.
we did the same thing, just not with coke. Like if we had a bunch of people at the house, me and Rob would stash 12, 14 beers that no one knew about. And everyone else in the community, it's like, oh man, we're out of beer. It's like, yeah, man, we're out. And some people would catch on to an hour later, like, how are you and Rob still got full beers an hour after we ran out? Drinking them slow. Meanwhile, we have a whole private stash that we used to fucking just keep from everybody else.
Bro, we've been here a long time, and I got a fucking bowl tonight.
Yeah, we're done actually. We're
We'll
on
be
time.
done. What time we at? How far are we?
Shout out to my brother Jack, his two boys, Scotty and Justin.
Scotty, that was the name, and Justin. I'm sorry I couldn't remember your names, boys.
They're the superstars of the
Jackie,
family.
I love you, brother.
They're the
I miss you,
superstars
man.
of the family. They're those two boys.
Jackie. I love Jackie.
They're
Love
both
Jeff
they're
Tuck.
both engaged and they're getting married soon. So
Good for
And they're
them.
both 300 fucking. They got how many 300 each?
I can't count. And the 800s. Justin is
800 series.
Yeah, he's a beast.
That's fucking
Well,
wild.
he's got his own pro shop.
He deserves it. He earns it.
Yeah, he worked it.
Yeah.
So I just want to say quick, did I shout out my boy Pete? Shout out my boy Petey Pops from New York. I got a really good message from him. The context is not important, but I just want to say shout out to you. Appreciate you watching. Miss you guys up there in New York. I got to come check. He's one of Baby Joe's friends, a little squad up there. Miss my guys up there. But I just wanted to shout them out.
Yeah, and hey, Rob, it was great talking to you, man.
One day we're gonna get him up here.
Yeah, one day.
We'll see.
One day, man on the couch. But I guess that's it. We're good, right?
Thank you, everybody. Good luck, everybody. Have a wonderful.
All right, so this
evening.
concludes episode 4 of I Apologize in Advance podcast. Shout out No Days Off Water. Go check them out on Instagram. We also have No Strings Attached PB.com. All your pickleball merch for all you pickleballers out there. Big time, cool shit. Stuff you'll enjoy. Again, guys, do not forget about the hotline. The hotline is here. There was a couple things that were texted that we didn't talk about today because I wanted to get in stories with them, but I'll bring them up on the next show. But as always, love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode. Catch up on the ones that you missed, motherfuckers. All of you that out there that ain't watched 1, 2, and 3, catch up because 4 is coming out next Monday. Love y'all.
Be there or be square.